Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another video, and as you might have read from the title of the video, I have finally gathered enough Azurite to go for that C36 upgrade. It took me a very long time to gather all of this Azurite because when the update came out to go up to C40, I was still working on this Mystic College to get this toughness skill and had to start gathering for the castle wall and for the requirement I already had at the drill grounds. Yeah, but it still took me a very long time to gather all of this Azurite for it. But now I have all of it, and I want to take the time to talk about, or at least I will start the upgrade now in this video, and I want to take the time to talk about a very important fact that many people, in my opinion, do wrong. For example, they think a lot about, where do we have it? There it is, the building speed bonus, the speed, how fast your buildings are built. And in my opinion, it is something that I see a lot of people, for example, that when we come to artifacts, they often take a very concentrated look into the Book of Thoth or the Draconite artifact because they have the building speed on certain stars. But in my opinion, they are investing a lot of artifact experience of, for example, also the blue fragments into it, and in my opinion that those are wasted resources, and that will throw you very far behind, in my opinion, with your castle technology that you are actually working on when it comes to fighting and stuff like that. When you're a high level castle, you will have to wait a very long time for the certain amount of Azurite to start your upgrade. For example, I have been gathering for, I can't really tell, for more than a month to be able to do this castle upgrade. And during that time, you gather a lot of these building or build speed ups. And all of these build speed ups, I did the math a few days ago, alone those 5-minute speeds can speed up over a month for me now as building speed. And then I don't see a reason to invest artifact XP stones or blue fragments into these artifacts that increase your building speed and do nothing good besides that. And so in my personal opinion, it is a very, very bad investment if you go for things that increase your building speed, especially depending on what gear you build. You will always find some building speed in your gear. For example, here in my Chaos bracelet, it is a very good artifact overall, but it also has building speed. I don't know why, it doesn't help anything, but you will find building speed on certain equipments that you can forge. Or for example, the armor of hymns that I have, it also has building speed on it. And when you have a certain amount of equipment, you will have enough possibilities to increase or decrease your building speed. And by that, if you just have to organize your building order very well, okay, when you're a castle that is not that high and you have shorter building times, it will require a bit more organization for you. But overall, when you're getting to being a high level castle, it will be way easier to calculate your building duration. And so this is why I don't see a reason to invest into artifacts or in other things that increase your building speed. Because with all of these gear parts, for example, now it will take me like a bit more than 20 days. I can still equip my Chaos bracelet, and then it will go down to 17 days and 19 hours. I can equip my Templar armor and take all of the building speed off, and it will take then like 22 days and 11 hours. And you always should focus on finishing your buildings during a Strongest Lord event and in the best case doing a strongest lord event in the Void War week, because then it will also help out your kingdom. And this is what I will do. We are currently in a territory defense week, and I know that 3 weeks from now we will have a strongest lord event. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Void War week. We can quickly check it out. Void War is in 11 days. Okay, so it won't be a Void War upgrade, but still I want to start it at some point. It would be very beneficial if I would time it for a Void War week, but yeah, at some point upgrades have to be started and have to be finished at some point. It's always the best to finish it during a Void War week, but you shouldn't focus on it. The main priority is to keep your upgrades going, and the second is of course to help the kingdom, especially during the Void War week. So I would say, let's do it, go for it. Okay, here it is. It's cooking, nice. And now I don't have any iron anymore. I need to find iron somewhere. Maybe some plundering in the next void, or we will see. At least it is cooking. I can now equip my other gear. And by adjusting your gear, I know I could have shortened the time, but I don't need it, because now it will finish on, I have my notes open here, at the end of the strongest lord week by Thursday to Friday maybe, and then I can still speed it up. If I would have now equipped my other gear for 20 days, it would have finished at the beginning of the strongest lord week. Yeah, and that wouldn't be good for me. And at some point I want to start the upgrade. So it's fine. So my C36 is cooking, and I wanted to quickly talk about investing into the building speed, especially on artifacts. I think it is a very big mistake to invest into it, because you need this artifact EXP stones to invest into artifacts that are important for you, that really help you with the technology. And building speed is something that if you're a very organized player, and especially on a high level castle, you will stock up so many speeds that it doesn't matter if you need to spend 1, 2 or 3 days more, you will have those speeds. And so this is my opinion. If you think different about the building speeds, let me know down in the comments. As I said, I can understand that if you're a castle level that is still, depending, very low, and you have shorter building times, it is a bit different. But then, in my opinion, you just have to be way more organized with your building order. And overall, I would say that it is not good to invest into building speed. Always go for your military technology in your development technology that helps you with like stamina regeneration or other stuff, but not into building speed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I have finally my C36 cooking, and I would say see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.